they started going out with scripture, preaching the word of God, telling people about him, how he come and the message he give in action was preaching the word of God. Then in that land called Antioch, there is the Gentiles and there are Jews. The Jews are the Christians and the Gentiles and the unbelievers. So they are both just as today we have Christians, we have also non-Christians. So Peter preached to them, and there was a day that Peter went to one of their house preaching, and they welcomed Peter. And the Spirit of God leads Peter to eat the food. And Peter eats the food. And the Jews saw Peter. And they tell Peter, they accuse Peter of that food that Peter eats. That Peter was supposed to eat with the Gentiles because they are non-Christians. And they accuse Peter with that so powerful, and Peter have to leave Antioch because they normally carry the mission from place to place, just like as Jesus did. Carry the mission from place to Judah, Jerusalem, like that in Antioch, just preaching the word all through the whole city, telling them about God, about the kingdom, and how they can dedicate themselves better. And now when Peter leaves them, embarking on a mission somewhere else, and Peter was being accused with this particular food he eats with the Gentiles. Not even the Gentiles. Before the Gentiles come in, the Jews themselves, which is the Christian themselves, started the accusation. So, and Peter continued doing the work when they leave the city called Antioch, and he moved to other city, still preaching. And Peter felt bad. Peter felt so very bad. But that did not stop Peter. Peter still continued the assignment because he has the prophecy on his head to fulfill. Just as we are standing today on earth as the prophecy to fulfill. The reason why you see that the people of old want God approval, they know that they have the prophecy to fulfill. And they are standing. They walk with the prophecy. So when a time comes that there is a man in Antioch that is a Gentile, but is a man who decided to know God in his household. Maybe he's tired of idol, he's tired of being not being a Christian, and he really wants to dedicate himself. And the only person to lead him back to Christ is Peter. And Peter is supposed to go back to the land called to lead that man and his family to Christ. But Peter don't want to go back. Then the day comes, Peter has a dream. In that dream they were telling Peter, the Lord dropped down an ark, something like an ark, like a boat. And inside that boat there were a lot of animals inside the boat. And those animals was the animal the Jews make unclean that they don't eat. Now, it was not the Lord that made them unclean for them not to eat. Just as some persons will say that in our family they don't eat this, they don't eat that, and they are afraid, they never eat anything like that. It was not God that said you not to eat that thing. It was the father of your foundation, the one who started the lineage. Or after that said, it was another said that come up with that decision. Because Satan is always a liar. Satan will always tell you lie. So, and Peter has a dream, and the Lord dropped down the ark, was telling Peter, these animals in this ark, pick one and kill and eat. And Peter was not saying, no, now, I'm not eating this animal. This animal is unclean. They said that we should not eat any unclean animal. So why do you want me to eat this animal? And the Lord replied Peter, because this man, this Gentile that decided to give his life to God, the angels of the Lord now started visiting him because he wants to dedicate himself So God now sent angels to a Gentile and unbelievers talking to him. Now started visiting him in his house from time to time. And the Lord tell him also to send a messenger to Peter in the city that Peter dwelled, to bring Peter, that Peter is the only one to lead him, because now the man don't know the way out, but he wants to give his life to God. So for Peter to go back to Antioch to meet the man and to lead the man and his family to God, God had to show Peter this revelation. When Peter was praying and suddenly he fell asleep, and the Lord showed him this revelation. And the Lord told him, kill and eat. He said, no. He said, why will I kill this animal? This animal is unclean now. I will not kill them, I will not shot them. And the Lord tell Peter, who tell you that I made this animal unclean? Any animal I did not make unclean. No human being can make it unclean. And you have the right to eat any animal that big God did not make unclean. And Peter woke up. So after that moment, the messenger of the man showed up from Antioch, showed up in Peter's house. And they tell Peter that his attention is needed by a man. And the Lord tell Peter, get up and follow him. And Peter followed him. And when Peter got there, normally the accusation comes up that he has been to the Gentiles. Is he a pastor? He said he's a servant of God. Why did he meet with the Gentiles? So when Peter got there, he goes straight to the house of the man and leads the man and his family to Christ. Through that illustration, other Gentiles dedicated themselves to God. Other Gentiles repent. They got to a stage they go to bring Paul, because through that problem, when Paul was done, Paul ran out of Antioch, although he ran out of it. They have to also bring Paul back so that the mission can grow. Now, I'm supposed to title this message accusation, but I title it "Be Patient," because I have a reason. What happened to Peter? He said, this illustration that the Lord is giving to you here is an illustration that happened to human on earth. Right from the days of our fathers, right from the beginning of the world. His illustration is what is happening to human. I can only tell you that so many things you pass through today, so many challenges you pass through today, none of them they are not caused by you. Power that is fighting today, you are not the one who go to buy them. You are not the one who serve them. When they even ask you that, something is fighting you. Your family, they didn't do anything. You went to say, I'm not going. I don't know whether they serve anything. And they don't come in for serve anything. But meanwhile, they serve something because. The reason why they serve something, it is because. I can tell you that before the whites bring cross Christ, Black Africa Foundation was built on island. They don't know God before. They only know their station powers. That is what they serve. That is what they know. They only know oracles. They only know festival. They never know anything like God. They never know anything like harvest. They never know anything like that. So when the white brought Christianity, it was then that they started serving God. Now they were Gentiles before, and it was then they started coming out and giving their life to God. And those things that they have done for the past is what Satan is using against so many lives today. I'm using so many lives of one thing or another. In the place of praying, Satan wants to accuse you with so many things. Why? So that your prayers will not be answered. So that reply you are praying for will not come. This is the reason of the accusation. Satan knows how to go to God and tell God what your forefathers do. Satan also knows how to to go to God and tell God what you have done. Maybe the place of asking for something from God, and you are not being patient. You do to a extent that you run, maybe people cancel you, and you run out of Christ, and you run to an herbalist, and you started seeking help from them, which I call them the Egyptians, because the Egyptians were all idol worshippers. They were known. That was the reason why they become an enemy of God. And that was the reason why God warned the Israelites, the 12 tribe, not to go to the Egyptians' lands to marry. So, they will now started abusing you. They know that when you are alive, you need a better life. They know that you need blessings. They know that you need favor. They know that you need a good life. And to stop the good life, they will be raising those accusations against you. They will be raising those accusations against you. Now the accusation, if you're telling God you need money, the idol they dedicated themselves to automatically enter a covenant with them, of which, according to them, that this family there is nobody will be rich in the family. But them that were serving the idol, they don't know that this was a covenant. I do not tell you the covenant in enter. It's only God that tell you the purpose and the reasons of his covenant. That is the reason why you see that in the journey of Christianity, God don't force you. He willingly go to him. This is the reason. Because he will tell you all the reasons of his covenants for you to understand. He will tell you that my covenant is not to harm you, but it is to make you better. So if you can follow him, you will see that it will work. But in this case of this idol, he will never tell you that the covenant I am taking with you now is to make your family poor. No. But you know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. So a man will carry his own money and go and buy it and bring it to his house, his family, and start selling it. And from generation to generation will be taken over from that man that bring that particular thing. And every accusation, every food that the man has eaten from his altar, he will use it to abuse. Every money the man gets from his altar, those money that consult people consult him and they drop money and this a man to consult this man, and you drop the money and you go after the consultation, he will use it to abuse the man. Every fowl you bring for him, they bring for him, and the man kill the fowl and give him his blood and later and eats the fowl. He offer the blood and eats the fowl. He will accuse the man of that fowl that he eats. Every goat they bring, offer the blood to him, and the man eats the goat. Every yam they bring, he will accuse the man for it. Remember, you eat my yam. You said you are going. You eat my yam. And if you want to go, but my yam that you eat, after, you will pay for my yam. But I will use this my yam you eat to hold you down. And when people come to Christ, we fail to do all this. To try to pray, to discover where we come from, and to know a prayer to pray for God to review all these things that have passed to us. Because those things now, you call them past tense, but they are not past tense because Satan is an accuser. You can only tell me that every form of life you live, you can call it past tense because whatever I'm telling you now is a spiritual. You cannot call it like every present life you live. At the time I was facing so many trouble. But thank God now, that is past tense. I'm back home. That is past tense because you are the one who faces physical. But now I am not telling you about physical, so you can call the physical past tense. But in the spiritual, there is no English or language called past tense there. No. So Satan will continue using this accusation from generation to generation. So when they see anyone coming up, they will stand up with the accusation. When they see anyone standing up, they will stand up with the accusation. They will not go to the Lord. Remember, I did not call them. Remember, I did not carry myself to meet them. Remember, they are the one who come to me. They are the one who decided to serve me. So this is my Lord when they were selling me. So even when they go, you see those my Lord, they will see stand. And you know what the Lord realized? The Lord realized because it is something you need to know. It is something you need to pray to discover so that the Lord will not help you pass. You know this they want to help people. And that was the reason why the Lord said, go give Peter that revelation. And after giving Peter the revelation, he now tells the man, because the man now has already surrendered his life to God. So but Peter has to lead him. So God sent angels to the man. And when the angel appeared, now this is a Gentile, he appeared that this is an angel, and they talked to the man. That was the reason why the angel now tell him that the Lord said, send people to Peter. Go and call Peter. It's the one to lead you to the way, so that you can understand Christianity. As God talked to the man, the same God visited Peter in a trance when Peter was praying, fell asleep, and tell Peter, look, this animal that you people call unclean, does it mean that make the animal unclean? Any animal did not make unclean, you're supposed to eat it. Except if I tell you that this animal is a god, this animal is unclean, then don't eat. So those animal is not unclean. You know that what they tell Peter, God was telling Peter that food you eat with the Gentiles, it has no harm. And the accusation they are accusing you is wrong. So the accusation you are facing today is wrong, because you might know nothing about it. Or even when you know something about it, and you now decided to serve God, it is your choice. So they have to go because you have decided to serve God. But the part of Satan, that English, not the hearer. So he wants to accuse you of every bit of common mineral that you talk to him. A sheep has eaten it. A sheep has signed up a seed you buy and you throw it. He will accuse you with it that he was feeding me before now. So what I've been accusing with this. So he did not know that he was supposed to do that. Why did he do it? At the time that he was doing it, where was his sense? This is why you must be very careful on the journey of this earth. And be patient with the Lord in the place of prayers. Because when you are praying to come out of captivity, Satan is telling God, see, they buy me into the house to place them in captivity. And I take an oath with the Father that no man cross this level now. So why do you want this person to cross this level? It's an agreement. When you know the way the father take the agreement, when you know the way the grandfather take the agreement, the father take the agreement that anybody can fight them. Every religion that comes out of him, anything can fight the person. It was an agreement. So why do you want to help him out? Until you pray to discover, then the Lord will not appear to do what? To help you out. So if you don't pray to discover, you will be seeing all their troubles and their battles. You don't know where you come from. You can only complain. And that is the reason why you're growing up now. You should be able to be careful how you live your life. And you know that humans still live their life anyhow. People still live their life anyhow. The word you are is a issue. It's a word that at a point or at sometimes, it's like you don't know what to do. It's like you don't know where to go. It's like you don't know why you should stop or stand or sit down. Then be careful. In that stage, you should know that Satan is at work. Then be careful of the step you take, because that next step that you want to pick now can be the next step that will shatter all your dreams in life. Or don't you know that dreams are shattered? Don't you know that dreams can be destroyed? Don't you know that Satan can consume dream not to come to pass? Now we are all standing as a dream, as a prophecy on our head, as a destiny. This is where destiny is not coming to pass. Many dying without no fulfilled destiny. Many standing without no executing visions. Because they have not discovered something that Satan has been accusing them of. Until you pray to discover this. What is Satan accusing me of? What did my father do? And what did my mother do? What is the father of my village do that Satan has been accusing me of? What plan did they make that nobody rise above this level? How did they go about it? How did they arrange it? But you see, in Christianity when we come, you see all this we face to us. But I'm going to us that Satan don't forget anything. I'm going to us that Satan don't forget anything. He can lure a man into sin and God the right. Because a day will come, he will brought out this accusation before them, and he will tell you, okay, this is what you promise, this is what you do. That is, in the midst of challenges, be careful what you do. This is how you say, you forget. In this family, it was your father, it was your grandfather. Because at times the situation might be so tight. At times the situation might be so tight. Be patient. Now let me tell you a story. I'm a pastor who counsels lots of people. I'm a pastor and lots of people come to me. I will tell you the story, and I will ask you to say something. I will ask somebody to say something. Now the story goes like this. There is a woman that a company located in the village. And the company located in this village. And as a young man growing up, who's supposed to be careful, this is where the carefulness comes from. Who's supposed to be careful, refused to be careful. And he fell in love with one of the company's workers. Knowing the future of the company, he did not understand anything about the company. He don't know that if the company will look back that much. And according to what the young man was telling me, that the mother tell him, and he got pregnant, and they aborted it. And they got another pregnant, and after that one, and they said that the young man said that when you get pregnant, you don't abort it. But I'm telling you to be careful, be careful. And when he got another one, so after that month, he made a preparation to go and see the man to tell him, I missed my period though. So he made a preparation and he went to the yard. It's like he not even go, even after that month, he go closer to the second month. And when he got there, he did not see the man. And they tell him that the man traveled. And he went back, according to the story, and he go back again. And they tell them that he went to the man's where they lodge, they found the lodge. And they tell him that the man traveled. And he went to the company yard. And after that day, it was not the same day he go to the company yard. It should be about 2 days interval. And he go to the company yard. And they tell her that the company has packers. They are relocated from their village. So, and it was with the pregnancy. And he kept the pregnancy. And he gave birth to the young man. That young man is about 30 years now, if I'm not mistaken. With almost how many children? He has no father. He did not even know where the father come from. He did not know how the father looked like. He did not know if the father is fair or black. And the woman is an idol worshiper. So when he come with a picture telling me a story of that he come across this on the internet according to the name man, because he knows the man, the name's man. And he said she also knows the building the man come from. This is where you must be careful. When I say careful, be careful. He knows they call the village the man come from. And he also knows the name of the man, and he called the name of the man. Then the boy, according to the boy said he started searching, and he met the man, and he was trying to meet the man, and there was no chance. He tried, and he got to a time the man wanted to call him and talk with him. And I tell him that young man, that man wants to talk with you because you are about terminating his image, and because he's a well-known man. So people advise him that he should bring you up, so that because he's a big man now, so that you will not terminate his image as his politician. If not, I tell you the truth. Maybe after the arrangement that you make with the man, that the both of you see, after the voting, the man will have carried you to test to know if you are real biological son to him. I said, and their problem will come. I said, go back to your mother, ask your mother, who is your father? That man, the Spirit of God said, is not your father. So I was not saying that this now confusion. I was not saying that. What the woman said, I don't really want to make a foolish. If you are about the belly, why you don't go about the belly? I can't be saying the hair. If you call about the belly, it's against God. I can't be saying the hair. Even if you don't go about the belly, why take further step that time? Is it that it's so foolish that he will not follow other footsteps that time? To know the idol and the woman is worshiping her is deceiving the woman, is manipulating the woman to be telling the young man, giving the young man wrong name. The right name has not been called. The idol the woman is selling now is giving the young man wrong name. Now, this case now you see, if now you, I think you take the woman maybe about the brother, or if now you the woman you take this young about the brother. If you are born the brother, you do it, you offend God, right? And if you offend God tomorrow, maybe instead of God tell and say, hey, maybe you can't get to marry maybe anybody or better man or any other thing. You don't know. I don't worship her, so I don't worship her. Anything can fight anybody, but they cannot take away whatever God has for you from you. Tomorrow, still I will go to them and say, hey, sure, there you go. Waiting in which prayer you pray. You forget that happened when you call your people. Okay, they forget it. I will remind you. They forget. Hey, okay, don't worry. I will tell you. So I was not asking, if you were in this woman's shoe, what would you do? This is where I want to ask somebody a question. Accusation. This is what they use. So now, okay, maybe you have done some mistake when you are not knowing him. Then now that you know him, you will not start doing mistake. No matter the attack, no matter the difficulties, no matter the problem, no matter the trouble, you will not stop. The reason why you will not stop, so that you will not accuse your feet. Because he even accused with the one of the fathers. He accused with the one of the mother. So you see the situation like you say he hooked the woman. So what will you advise if you are the woman? What will you do? Can somebody just tell me something? Accusation. Now this is how Satan operates in the life of today. This is what Satan do. And this is what you as a Christian. The reason why the Lord is telling me to teach you this, not to blame yourself, but to know how to blame your prayer points. All those things I am telling you now, if you can pray and the Lord review, He will destroy them. You have the right to challenge Satan. Tell Satan, Esau, look, yes, all are sin. He said, he that breaketh the head, the serpent will do what? He will bite. He will tell Satan, I am the one that gave that message. And I am the same God who tell you that I will show mercy to those I will show mercy to. So anyone, I know that what he was telling Satan, anyone that I am telling to show mercy to, you have no right to accuse the person. So when Satan they quote scripture for you, you will know how to quote give her back. This is Christianity. So many are saying, oh, I have prayed, I have not done that. Did you know what Satan is accusing you of? Do you know what Father have done? Do you also know what Mother have done? Do you know what Satan is saying after that bring that battle? Do you know the door they open to Satan that is bringing that trouble? You never know. Oh, this is where you should be patient with the Lord. Because he has been fighting so many battles, even the ones you don't see, and the ones you don't even know. The ones you have not heard of. There are battles you have not heard of. There are battles, there are some things that happen in your family you have not heard of. There are some covenants they take in your family you have not heard of. There are some oaths they take in your family you have not heard of. When the Lord tells me some things about my family, I will say, those people are one of them, they're not foul. Which kind of man will be all this yourself? They worry them. Not because he said maybe they talk that way. They worry about if I don't know. I go to talk that way. I'm not going to talk. This is where you're standing before the Lord is not for form. This is where when you come to God, when they say pray, pray. This is where when you come to God, when they say fast, fast. This is where when you come to God, when they say seek God's attention, seek His attention. That is the reason why I can only tell you that you are not in church to meet human. You are in church to meet God. It's the only one that can give you whatever God is doing in your life today. It is not me. It is is God that is it is it that is doing it. Do not think that I have my own power to manipulate anything for you. If you don't give me the solution, I have no solution to give to you. It is only when you give me the solution. Yes, I pray for a lady who has misunderstanding with his husband and they packed out. I'm not giving the answer to the husband and they packed out that we have been in prayer for some time now. And then when they told me that they have settled the case that she has moved back to the man's house. I said, thank God. He was saying, no man, thank you. I said, don't thank you. Thank Baba God, will not be you. Because if God don't give me the answer to her, I have nothing to tell her. She could just stop, she could just look at me, and he said, we don't look at, we look each other, she could go. And meanwhile, people have been telling her so many things. Because when she arrived and we were discussing, when I was telling her that the Lord said fast for a number of days, she was not telling me that I have fast now, I've done so many fasting now. Do you know so many fasting, Mama? I said it was the Spirit of God that was telling me to tell you, Madam, do it, fast. So obey it and follow up. Just follow up. I am not the one telling you. So Satan has been an accuser. But you must be very careful. You must be very careful when you are dealing with the Father. Oh, he has not answered me. Oh, he has not do this. Oh, he has not do this. Do you know the price your fathers pay to Satan? That you now standing cannot pay the price to God. Do you know the attention they give to Satan? That you now cannot give the same attention to God. Instead of you giving the attention to God, you give the attention to problem. You give the attention to human. Do you know the attention your fathers give to them? Do you know the attention your mothers give to them? Now your mothers and your fathers are worship idols. If they are still alive, I will tell you to go and ask them. Is it the way you are serving God now? Is that the way they serve those idols? They will tell you that when they serve God, when they say that God, when they serve God, I have seen a woman who served idol and dedicated herself fully. I have seen her. She dedicated her full life to the point that when she wants to die, I was even telling her in the hospital, why don't you surrender? He said, no, he said, I've gone too far. I'm not going back. And she died. In the place of the attack, she died. Now, for you to know that she has given all her life to the idol. He said, today, I don't go far when I'm thinking. I don't go far, let me go back. I know this was not God. This was somebody who was worshiping Mary. Do you know the attention they give to those things? Do you know the people of old knows better about God than us? Why? Because they give their hearts, their minds, and not their attention. And that is the reason why they want God approval in their life. You see, the attention, did you even have time for God? Did you even have time for Him? So Satan will be accusing you man just because of our relationship with God. Satan will be accusing you with one thing or another. Remember, how did he start the battle of Job? Just a day that Job was not in the presence of God, right? Go to the book of Job now. He was not telling God, I tell you that Job, nobody knows you because he has money. He has something. But let me tell you, when this company, you are telling me that I should not touch you, I should not touch you, I should not touch you. It's your son, it's my son, don't touch him, don't play with him, don't touch him, don't play with him. You thank God because they quote grammar for me. Quote grammar for me, and they say it's not because of money. When Job came, I made Job they serve you. Go and look at it. There are some issues, there are some situations God allows to happen to a man, a human, because of how you take him. There are some situations God will allow it. That is the reason why when situation comes, not just they carry the talk, not just they carry the blame God, not just they carry the oh, no. Just be careful and just be patient. Be careful and be patient. There are some problems God they allow. And he tells you, they say that, okay, if you say so, then the job I know did not come to me because he has money. Yeah. I was the one who blessed Job with the money. And just that Job had been serving me with his full life, serving me with his money. But if you say you want to try, oh yeah, don't worry. Oh yeah, go. That is our joke. Satan started testing Job. Remember. Look at your relationship with God. So when God has not answered you, you want to blame him. He was in when this decision was rolling to my direction. He was in when they took over this. He was in when the enemy was oppressing me. He was in. As a Christian, number one, the enemy was supposed to oppress you. Is it not a shameful thing for you to say as a Christian that enemy they oppress you? It means you are not growing. Let me tell you the gospel truth. It means that you are not what? You are not growing. So you need to grow. Because if you grow, they will stay far from you. They know. And when you put effort to grow, when they try to attack you to pull you back, when you yourself put effort to grow more. So when you put effort to a stage, they will withdraw themselves. And they will not say this is what they do. They will give a shit. They will not give you space. Because the attention those mothers, the attention those fathers, I've not really seen it. Who really take God so strong? Like that woman I know that was having an idol. He gave all a full life. Yes. He gave all a full life. I will not tell you that because of the idol that makes killing her. I'm not going to tell you that the idol makes God, because I don't want you for sure that whether you know God or you don't know God, normally different person will die. You know God, you will die. You don't know God, you will die. Depends on your time with God. Everybody when you come like so, get time when it will come. Sometimes they go old. Sometimes they don't go old. Some say they don't go past 50. Some say they don't go past 40. Some say they don't go past 30. Some say they don't go past 60. Some say they don't go past 70. And so they don't arrange up. Unless if you are in that kind of prayerful warrior person, and God will review it. And that is God, they will review and it not come on. If they review and see people like the situation, they must see it. God, they will review and those kind of things that the Lord need me to discover. I mean, you see that they fight here in the to shift the days of a man forward. Because that thing I know the program and power the program and not the God. It's not the will of God for you to die at the age of 50. It's not the will of God. So now when you come to God, when you know where you come from, you know how to stand. Know what to do. You know how to face the prayers. You don't ask questions. Why you never answer me? Why you never answer me? You don't ask questions because you know that the one who started your image have gotten it wrong. The first place, the ones who follow him, that's what they have done the whole thing. They have spoiled the whole thing. The second place, the one who followed that one also followed the same instruction. It was not gradually people started coming out. Gradually people started coming out. I want to know God. I don't want to serve any other thing. I want to serve. In God there is peace. In God there is blessings. In God there is deliverance. Let me serve God. And now you want to start complaining. You want to start judging God. Here we see. Why will you not bless me with money? Do you think that Satan bless people with money? Don't deceive yourself. There is, I will teach about sacrifice again. The most powerful sacrifice on earth is the sacrifice of human being. So if you think that it was that your mother or your father that the Babalawo demanded for, that it was then the money come from you, that it was the Babalawo that bring the money you like. There is no sacrifice like the sacrifice of human. It's more essential and more expensive than every other sacrifice. That is the reason why you see that the sacrifice is the vision of Jesus. The blood speaks its sorrow because he's so powerful, because he was human when he come to pay that price. And that is why you see that sacrifice supersedes all that sacrifice. No matter the sacrifice that do, that sacrifice supersedes. No matter what is that sacrifice or attempt to, that sacrifice supersedes all. Because the sacrifice of human is very expensive. Do you think A man who carry a full cow and throw it in the water, and somebody come to drop 100,000 in the water. Let a man carry full cow and send it to the river. The man who carry, these two people are looking for a job. The man who sent a cow to the river, he got the job. Why the man who drop 100,000 on the water, he don't get the job? Because when you do sacrifice, one is huge than one. And huge sacrifice give better what? Reply. And you now say that because it is the water. Now, water blesser. When you read through the book of First Kings, Second Kings, you know what sacrifice is talking about. You know what the Lord is talking about there in sacrifice. You don't need to tell say now water giver. Because if a man can offer his only son to a idol, and the God of Israel come against Israel, can you do it? Can you offer your only son? If you look this man at Abraham, there is no difference. It tasted that Abraham is Isaac, only one man he has, and he said, go and offer it. And Abraham cried Isaac, so here's everything sacrifice. Tie the boy's hand and the boy's leg, lay it on the wood to offer, and the Lord told him, I tested you and you have passed the test. Look at your right hand, there is a round there, offer me the round. Lose this son. Then the knife was already on Isaac's neck. Then the knife on the Isaac's neck. Then the man again see that the city was going down, and he decided to offer his only son to an idol of the city. And the Lord said, what? Israel never did do this one now. People when they fight back because they think what? I beg you, your guy, you try, I beg you try to be man. And the Bible says that the Lord turned against Israel and he moved. And that is how they started destroying Israel. So you see, that is huge than each other. So in the place of prayers, in the place of seeking God's attention, these are the things you need to pray about. In the place of asking from God, in the place of demanding from God, these are the things you also need to pray about God. What did these people put in their hand? What did they do that Satan is abusing me of? Is that why this prayer has not been answered? What did they put their hand? You think God refused to be what did they do, God? So God do make me. If you can ask this question, God will tell you something. The reason why we don't hear from him is because we don't ask. I want the church to be praying, oh God do this, oh God do that, oh God do that, oh God this, oh God go here, oh God go there, oh God go there. You need a change. You never know that the change of the family has been tied by an idol due to the person who's serving. And a change that was being tied, you never lose out. They say they come. They will first lose out before you come. They will first lose the change. If they don't lose that change, you not go manifest it. You not go manifest. Oh God! This is where you see that deliverance is necessary to you as a Christian. This is where you see that deliverance is powerful and is necessary. Because when you are embarking on the prayer of deliverance, you can also discover this. If you are that type of ignorance person, you see, I want to do better. I just want my life to be bright. I want to do better. There are some families they draw some line that nobody crawls about this, nobody go about this line. There are some families they draw some line. You say it's this line. Now I will draw. As a carnal person, you can never discover that line. Continue praying. The line is there. You can never ever discover that line until you praise. So you will be patient in seeking God's attention because you need to be victorious. You will be patient in seeking God's attention because you need to be delivered. You will be patient in seeking God's attention. Some issues might shock you, like this woman's story. Some issues might shock you. If you look at this story now, there's no way out. I bring it as an illustration, just as God gave the illustration of the Bible. You can hear the read. That is why I bring it. Now, you learn from it. Some issues, some states, some places go like say, everywhere do it block. So you see that, like at time now, you not just know what to do. But do you know that now, they put the young man in the problem. They put the young man in the high job. Do you know what it takes? A young man now in generation. No papa, you don't know your papa. He married, don't born how many children. You don't know your papa. So if you get anything to do later, you never pay the woman dowry. So if you get something to someone who pay the woman dowry, you don't get one side to follow. Only the one side and you follow. So the one side will share what you do to one part will represent the one side. One part will represent the one side. But is that the job? And it will be going from generation to generation. If you cannot discover, it puts the young man into a problem. That was the first time I was saying that. If a woman, I said, don't let me. Because now you put an into problem, better problem. Better big problem. Better big problem. That is what is missing now. The problem is that I must know, even if the man is not alive, let me even know where he comes from. I will not say that this is where he comes from. This is the big problem now. That is the problem. Maybe you will tell me as a believer, I am good. As a believer, it good. Like say later, is it good? But the accuser of the body. The accuser of the washer. Because the accuser of said, they take the one that they torment the body, not to say the real. So you just get the like that and wave up. Until they will go wave up, they will go cold. If he cannot discover that his children cannot discover it, if he died today, his children cannot also discover it. This is the job. The children don't discover it. The current problem about white bishop is not the man in this one. The company was another one is now. So they showed me the two pictures that he was the man. I said, God is telling me that this is not the man, the boy, it's a man. What you are doing, and even look at those two pictures. What are you saying? Go and confront the body. I tell you, go back, confront that woman. This is really important. Be careful. No matter any problem, be careful. Now, what is she supposed to do? No matter what, then when he never even born the beginning, now what is she supposed to follow up? Be careful. So when Satan is accusing you, stand up and confront Satan. Confront him. But first, you must know that's the only thing they accuse you, so that your prayer will be jabba, not go pray them and miss. Not go pray them and miss. You must first know, what is this man accusing me of? What is the way can they fight me? I pray for miracle. He has not shown up. I pray for favor. He has not shown up. I pray for blessing. He has not shown up. Oh. Person think this will never be work because he did that. My family will not get power. Which time will I be so? He was an accuser. Confront the accuser. Confront the accuser. Confront the accuser. Confront the accuser. That is what God is saying. Confront the accuser. But if you don't confront him, you know, he said there are so many things that you don't know. Now you don't know. And now you don't want to know. Now you cautious just because you say it and just like that. You know things that you don't know. And for you to know things that say that no, that you don't know, which you use to attack people, you must be very close to the Father. Be very careful, vigilant, be watchful, be prayerful. So they accuse Peter, telling Peter, we don't eat with the Gentiles now. This one it was not the Jews that was accusing him, his own fellow loved ones. The same Gentiles the Lord sent them to preach for. And do you know that for you to know that Satan knows many things, do you know that it was those the same Gentiles that gave this name Christian you are actually today? It was the same Gentiles, so people who don't know God. It was them that after Jesus departed from the disciples, it was them that were seeing the Jews, how they were living their life calm and quiet, how they were behaving. They can't see those people. And that man, when they say God wants to save the whole world, now people begin to now tell them they're Christian. Now tell them this one. The name Christianity started from that Antioch, that city. And it was the Gentiles that gave that name. Isn't that the pandemic Christian? You don't know that what they say God died last time. When they crucify, or because of that, when they come and say, like Jesus, say that he caused the whole world. Isn't that people? For you to look at Satan, know a lot of things. The same Christian, the Jews, that was telling Peter, why did you do that? He said, I'm telling you that you should go and eat idols food, because we accuse people with the one they are eating already. But God was telling you that in this journey, be careful and pray to know whatever he has been accusing you of. And not the right scripture, pray about to him, tell him that God said, he bless those that he wants to bless. Whichever way God bless you is none of your business. So you cannot stop my blessing. Tell him that God said, none shall be barren in the land. So if you cannot accuse me of the word that Satan God has given already, so yeah, I can move out. Yeah. He knows how to accuse people. And his accusation, the reason why he accuses people is to fight against that blessing you are. He don't just accuse them. It's to fight against that blessing you are praying for. It's to fight against that miracle you are praying for. It's to fight against that testimony you want to share. It's to fight against that another level you want to climb into. It's to fight against that door you want God to open. It's to fight against that line you want to move out of. It's to fight to become a star. It's to be sick. He just wants. And they say you who come meet God, what God they serve God the way you like. You never know that there are battles that he need to fight for you. And for him to fight those battles, you need to draw him closer. I can only tell you that if your foundation is good, no problem. But did you know about your foundation? So don't use yourself to compare the person that the foundation is better. If your foundation is good, one thing I got to discover when I was praying about this scripture, if your foundation is good, he cannot stand with the accusation. He cannot stand with it. You see, the grace that makes your foundation good can help you to overcome him. Then what about if your foundation is not good? Many of us don't know anything about our foundation. No, because we don't ask questions. You see it? So I can only tell you that if your foundation is good, you have a problem. But that will not make you to hold on to God, because He's the one to change your story. He's the one to change your story. You need a better story and a better life, a better future. And you want to handle God the way you like. No. It is when you go closer and be revealing things to you. It will tell you what became. This now what they do. This now what they do. If they tell some of you here, they sacrifice your fathers and your mothers offer when they have not given them to you. If they can come alive and tell you what they have done before they give it to you, your head will bleed. And some of you never even offer water of that sacrifice they offer to deity, to idols, so on and so forth like that. And they cherish them. And you want to say, God, it's like you have forgotten to give back my soul. It's like you don't longer think of me. Who tell you say not they think of you? It's like you no longer see me. Who tell you say not? That's the reason why I say that coming to God is not to meet. Don't come to God and just join people and be looking at people. Come to God and look unto God and hold God. First, when you are in church, let God be your best friend. Before you start making friends to accept Listen, brothers and sisters, let God be your best friend. He said, those who know their Lord. If you know why you are in church, you will not serve God the way you are serving God. If you know why you are in church, see, as long as you live, you see problem. This physical world will give you human problem. And the only person that can wipe away the problem, it is God alone. So when you are in church, know why you are in church. I was telling them on Tuesday that the reason why God helped our story to change, it is because when we are in church, I know why I am there. Yes. I'm not in church to go and put stories with you. If I come now, I'll follow you talk. So when I got there with my Bible, when church had not started, I prayed. I studied my Bible. I don't go close to people to put story because I have nothing to discuss with you. Discuss with you now, they say, you are back on church. But if you are not back on church, you are not wow. You don't say, no, now. So I always know what took me there. I always know what carried me there. And I hold on to the Father. So I prayed before service started. And when service started, God also lead me the place of prayer. I didn't know what to pray about. Every prayer lead me in the altar, I pray with all my heart, not half of my heart, not part of my mind, not praying it and thinking of something else. No, thinking of there is no food. No, at times there will not be food in the house. I will go. At times there will be. I will go with only transport. I don't bother. I will go provided I am in church. Father, I am God. Like the song we normally sing. I have come to you, God. I have come to you, God. I have come to thy Father. I have come to renew strength. Oh, son, Father, I have come home. Baby, you come and you don't know why you come. Come with different story. You might go back with different story. Come and know why you come. You did not come because you just only want to make money. Because you also know that there's many big men don't fall today. You did not just only come because you did a good business. No. Many great business people don't fall today. You did not just come because you need a child. There are some persons who give birth to children and lost your children and they came and they died without not having children. It's like they're not even born. You did not come because you did not come because of those things. You did not come because of the worldly things. No, not come because of them, because those things will destroy. Those things you will leave them. A lot of big men as they dying every day, they leave their property. Now all those who are saying our people they do so, our people they do so, they cannot come their name. They pay me for them. This is why they do all that to you get money before. This is why they will do this family so. You will die liver. You will see die liver. You should think of this and put yourself in order and answer the people. Because you will die liver. You don't get honest, they won't carry you. They won't carry the words for you enter the you don't do that. Immediately the press sees you don't go. Everything you work for will be left for another person to be in charge. This is the world you are. Everything you work for, whether you die old or you die young, everything you work for, another person will take over. So when you come, as you are striving towards those things, don't strive out of him. Hold on to him. Don't let it be that it was only because of those things that you come. No. Did you come to make a good relationship? Did you come to make a good relationship with him? Don't you know that a good relationship is better? A good relationship is better. Make a good relationship. In my house, there are some things that my sister did not know. When me, the last one of the house, knows so many things. They did not know about my mother, but I know so many things about the woman. How? Because I make a good relationship with her. And they always say, yeah, nobody they rub and they ask her some things. on the day the woman died, when they say they come in the story of this, those so-called mature people, when they say they be senior, so nobody can come out. But it was a shock to the family to see that I was a one that come out. And everything I said was a shock to my mother's family. It was surprise to them because the thing that happened when I was not being given birth to, I referred to them telling about the story of this woman. So the mother gave birth to two children, which is she herself and another man. So that man don't die all things. Only she died for a day. So even the children of that man was shocked. How this person did know this story? It was a good relationship that led to this. Let's go out and think it up. It was a good relationship. But assuming I'm not break down the relationship, there will be things I will not discover. There will be things I will not know. There will be things I will not understand. And now when I was praying for deliverance, I know how to learn so many of my prayers. I can only tell you that I know what killed her. So many people don't know what killed their woman, their father. I know. I did not stay with my father. So I don't know what killed their woman. And that's what they say, yes, once you want to be just once you want, they just say, I will that. So I never really know that story because I was with my mother all through. But I know so many things about her. And I'm feeling I'm not a body in here. I've not seen for anything. So you can take body in here, God will know many things. Those things I am teaching you now, the reason why God is revealing them to me, now because I take body in here, it will be revealing so many things to me. It will tell me so many things. You will just start like this, you don't teach you some things. You don't say, you see this one, I can copy like this, like copy like this. I will say, that. Hey, I say, you might be fool. Well, let me go because ourselves. And that's true now. If I pray some prayer, maybe I don't wait, you never answer me. I'm going to say, you don't see answer now. You don't see answer. After I don't talk about finish, you will fuck up. You will want to say, no, this prayer never answer. Not see this one that is a day like this. This one is not day like this. But it did like this. And it's supposed to be like this. Or you are telling me that I do one like this. If I do one like this now, you will answer. And because you want to be fool. I might not go to speak like you pray like this. So if you don't even tell you have nothing to talk. And it is only when you are closer that it will reveal things to you. You might not be a pastor, you can be close to God. You might not be an evangelist, you can be close to God. You might not be a worker, you can be close to God. You might not be a choir, you can be close to God. You might just be an ordinary floor member, you can be close to God. That you are just ordinary from him. But your relationship with that when your relationship with that one, you always come to his presence, always. Now people don't understand. Because everything is on the child they do. Now why? Take God serious nowadays, okay? They don't understand that, none of you understand. So Satan has been abused. So when you read the book of that Acts 11, from verse 1 down, you will see what God. And when God got to a stage, the man told them, he said, for this I tell you, I gave you power. That whatever you burn on earth shall do what? They shall be destroyed. You want to go to somebody to tell them about God. You want to ask you some questions. So when you walk close and the person will see it different. When the person sees a little difference, when you don't see a little difference, you don't need to preach. You know that either. Some don't go church because it is when you go church you see small difference in your life. So me and them don't tire. I don't tire my brother. I don't tire. I don't understand. I don't tire. I'll go church. I'm following go church. I don't go. Say what have you not done for me? Say what have you not done for God is looking for a new people who have determination. And you know in life that there is no determination in so many persons. That determination, today they are here, tomorrow they are there, today they are confused, tomorrow I am not a confused person on earth. I know where I am going and I know what I am doing. If you are a confused person on earth, it will be hard for you to succeed. So you know where you are going and you know what you are doing. And every confused person on earth will always be a failure because you don't know. You only decide if I go front to be better. No, okay, I let it go right. No. You don't even know where to turn to. But anybody with determination will know where to turn to. Even if there is trouble, it's going. Because you know that the storm will be over one day and the sun will become brighter and brighter. The moon will become brighter and the day will become better. A man who has determination, when you tap him up and ask him, okay, what is the way forward? I tell you the past. Abuja will be the way forward. Abuja. I'll tell you the past. Abuja will be the way forward. But the one who did not have determination, when you tap him, you plan to teach someone and you tap him. I believe won't go. Later I will not tell you that you guys are still of nothing like that. Nothing like that. Look at the way we hold on to God today. Satan is accusing us. He's telling you that the reason why the people of old wrong God approval it is because they dedicate themselves. Are you being dedicated first, or it was what you want that was first? He says, seek first me, which is the kingdom. Which one are you seeking first? Yeah, you didn't go, I mean, not the go. A young man who don't understand scripture was saying in the internet that God said a little sleep and a little slumber. And then in one place, God does say if you sleep anyhow, you will sleep poverty for body. So if they say, God, we don't understand this two scripture. We don't sleep, and we people not they sleep. You they stand, and you not stand. Like that boy, you they sleep, and you not sleep. A little sleep and a little slumber. And if you think you know that there is no sleep, you say you must sleep poverty for your body. And so many don't sleep poverty for your body. Do you know that God loves you more than any other thing in this world? And that is the reason why you should also love God most more than any other thing in this world. Because He loves you more than every other thing. That was the reason why He created us in His own image and He gave us power. The reason why you see that Satan was first created before you, but you have the right to ban Satan, right? He was created before you, but you have the right to ban him. Command and go and he will go. So after you just sit yourself down and ask yourself some question. Why God want like this? He made you His own image, and a beautiful image, and an image with power. And an image with power become an image with not power because of how we come, our relationship, how we serve Him. How we serve Him. Today people in church, tomorrow people are not in church. You say, why you don't go? I'm just tired. Why you don't go? I don't have money. Why you don't go? One excuse or another. You never know that your foundation is so bad that Satan is monitoring you back to back. That the level you are heading now. See, Satan don't want anybody to hate that level in that family. You never know. Because you don't ask questions. So you never reveal anything to you, right? You never know. You never reveal anything because you don't ask questions. But if you ask questions, he will tell you something. He has a lot to tell you about you. Even only you yourself. Your journey now, you have a lot to tell you. Talking about my father, my mother. So be patient with Him. Patient always seek Him. Patient always confront on Him, confide on Him. Patient always see Him as a father. Patient always follow Him up. See, I tell you the truth, no matter what stand against you, see, God will bring them down before you in the name of Jesus. No matter what stand, when Goliath stand by the children of Israel, did God not use little baby break with that Goliath? It was a shock to the Egyptians. It was a little boy called David that beat down Goliath. It was a big shock to them. A big shock to them. When they were thinking that there is no man who soldier can fight them, all the giant soldiers, they see them as ants. They don't get anybody to fight us. But it was a little boy. God used the foolish. He used the foolish to confront the wise. There are some things you look foolish. To God, we are not foolish. And there are some reasons why some things happen. Why some things happen, there are reasons for it. So when you see some things, don't just start complaining and start talking anyhow. Be patient and stay calm. The battle that so many people fight today, it was the battle that brings so many to God. And you will see some, they will see bring them. They will see the force them. Come on, God, make God free you now. They will call they beg them. Come on, God, make God help you now. They will call they beg you again. They will thank God for you to free because you have known Him and you have not you have not seen different. It is because if you are not patient. Because if you know the sacrifice of what your father has done, you will be patient with Him. The years they spend with Him in wasting their life, wasting sacrifice, animals, money. If you know the years they spent, and you come to God for a few years, and you have not sitting and you say, oh, it be like, I'll just sit down for us, I'll just do this one, I'll just do that one, I'll just do this one. Somebody was telling me that because of the challenges his face is like, he will go back to what she serving before. Those kind of water that I hear. I look at I don't get what I tell myself. You get peace for them, now you confess forward. And now when you know God, so peace they come into your life small. Why don't you be patient for them? Why don't you be patient for them? Why don't you be patient? Now when you don't discover some peace, so why don't you be patient? Now when you don't discover say now light and they shine on more people, why don't you be patient? Do you know what Satan is abusing you of? Can you identify one particular thing of what Satan is using and abusing people? Can you identify? Let's stand up. Can you identify? Now this is the thing they use in the abuse. You see my mama came many good for. Mama came many good for. Oh yeah, me I'm to find money. I'll go buy many ram. I'm gonna kick him out. Maybe I'm gonna kick him out so that God will use this sacrifice. People do against this sacrifice. Then you leave me alone. I'm gonna buy many ram. I'm gonna carry and give God so that God will destroy that sacrifice. Did you even know? And if now many God your man can give up, you go fit buy the many ram can give God. You not go complain about money. You know the complaint of say, this money now you just can buy some kind of things, you can buy clothes, you can buy this one, you can buy this one. Oh, now no carry go give God. Oh, no, I'm not going to carry and give up for this money. It will go long way. We are going to pray that every accusation of Satan against you and the Lord should inspire you. Satan don't just stand up, we always stand up in accusation. Satan don't just come up to somebody. He come up because he see you carry this thing. Satan don't just come up. Satan don't just come up. First time we are going to pray that God, from today go, I make my relationship with you. Let it become better than as before. Open your mouth and pray that prayer. Open your mouth and